Hi everyone, it's me, Psychic Emma, and today my friend has some questions. Hopefully you will find this as interesting as I'm sure she will. And so, here we begin. I do not know at this point what we're going to talk about, but we thought this would be a great way for you to find out how I offer my readings. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Emma. Thank you. We hear a lot of people talk about guides or angels or guardian angels, and I always wonder about that. I like to imagine I have guardian angels or I have guides. Do I have guides?
Okay. Let me have a look. So when I tune in to get a vision, to see guides, or get information about a person, I go quiet for a little bit, stare off into space, and then I'll share. So I'll do that now. Okay, let's have a look. It's a lot of, oh, it's a beautiful dusty blue, like an overcast day, but it's an overcast day where the sun is shining through the clouds. So it's that beautiful, dusty, cloudy blue. It is the blue of Archangel Haniel, and that is to do with, let's see, it's the inner world. So in the image that comes to mind, there's this ray of light coming down to a child that's standing in the clouds, and the child is holding a heart in its hands. So this is what it's about. This angel is going to be helping you to find love for yourself once again.
Wow,
Yeah, that's really cool.
that is very comforting to know.
Yeah, and it's not the only one, so just hang on there.
Okay,
Before you ask your
okay,
next question, there are others.
okay.
Let's just see who else is there. Um, hmm. Okay. So not only are you on a journey of reconnecting with yourself, but you're trying to reconnect with others as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that is the pink energy, which is over there, that's to your left. That's the pink energy of Archangel Jophiel.
okay.
So I always associate that being with roses. So in my mind, I call that being rose because I see roses everywhere. I smell roses and all of that. So I don't know if you've been more drawn to like floral images or flowers or roses specifically. Have you found yourself more drawn to soft pinks, peaches, those sorts of colors?
Not really,
Not.
not really.
Ah, okay.
But I wonder, I actually avoid those.
So you're avoiding connecting with intimacy then, maybe. But
That
intimacy
would make
intimacy
sense.
can be friendships. It can be like leaning your shoulder against a friend and being like, "Oh, friend, I love you," or just connecting on in intimate ways, platonically or in other ways. But it's connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this being is with you and wants to help you. So just it's just something to be aware of, I guess, that the help is there should you require it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. For me, that feels as if it could be a maternal thing, or is that just something I'm yearning for?
Um, this being Rose is not known for being maternal. It's I feel that it's known for helping you to do that for yourself.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yes. So you'll find because your question was specifically about guardian angels.
Yes.
So this will help you. These are the guardian angels with you. If you want to find out about if you have guides, just guides. They won't always be angels.
Okay.
They might be the ones who are helping you with things like that. So we can do that as well if you like.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
All right, so let's just see who your guides are. Have you been getting lots of pain in your shoulders at the back?
Yeah.
So I know you've asked who your guides are, and the first thing that's coming through some energetic work that we need to do. That would be the void or the vortex, whatever you would like to call it, that is behind you, uh, basically sucking you dry. So you will find that you have no drive, or it's really hard to have drive. You will find that you feel drained a lot of the time, so you'd rather just lie around than do something. You will also find an emptiness inside. Yeah.
That's
And
amazing. When you last did a reading for me, you spoke about the void as well.
oh, okay, well, let's do something about it. All right.
That's interesting.
Because this time I can see where it's coming from because I asked where are your guides, then I saw this, and
Yes.
the guides were like, deal with that. And I'm
Okay.
like, okay, I heard you loud and clear. All right, let's just have a look. I'll go quiet for a little bit. You find it hard to receive help from others, hey?
Yeah, very much so.
So you kind of, I need to talk you through this process to get your consent so that these other beings can help you, because they're kind of standing there and they're going, she must let us.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So it's the golden being. As you know, I work with the golden being, and the golden being is going, but she must let us.
Okay.
So the golden being, I'll tell you what it's going to do, and then you can decide if you want this or not. There's beings, they're pretending to help you, but they're not. There's the void or the vortex over there that is draining your energy. Whatever things we might have done in the past, it came back, which means that on some level, maybe you feel like you should have it, or you should suffer, or something like that. So it could be a self-defeatist sort of phase of your life that you're going through.
That would make sense.
Okay, so then the golden being is going to move out these beings that are claiming to help you, but are actually recreating these self-defeating cycles, because this is a belief system that is being continuously manifested by these shadow beings that I don't like. I don't like them. Go away.
I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But where do they come from?
Do we want to engage with them, or do we want to get rid of them?
We want to get rid of them.
Yeah. If we ask them for their stories, we can spend an hour listening to their stories, and they gain power from our fear.
Let's not do that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like to ask them questions. Them it's just for sick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so
Okay.
Is there a color that you feel drawn to that would be able to help you with this? Like
Orange.
orange. You want to work with the orange energy. That is Archangel Ariel.
It's courage.
Courage, joy, energy of the lions. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to work with that. The golden being will instruct Ariel on how to do this, because there is a specific formula that I like to follow. So, and I just always require a higher being to do the work for me, because that protects me.
Okay.
If they do it, I just watch.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a moment. So you'll find there's a feeling in your throat, a feeling moving up your neck, probably a ticklish feeling on the back of your head. Are you aware of that at all? Possibly even a bit of nausea in the pit of your stomach. Like a funny feeling in the pit of your stomach.
Yeah, that I can definitely feel.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the energy moving through you. The funny feeling in the pit of your stomach is the resistance, like the fear. Like, why should I change? This is what I've always known. So it's like it's difficulty letting go of what you know, of what is familiar to you. So let's take a moment to ask ourselves the question, does it serve us? Do we like how we feel when we're like this?
No.
No, it's not fun. Do we want to change? Even though it's scary, we acknowledge that it's scary, but do we want our reality to be different, like a healthier, happier reality?
Most definitely.
Okay, so it's like jumping out of an airplane, and it's tandem, there's somebody strapped to you, they've got a parachute, there's a backup parachute. It's scary, it's flippin' scary, but we're going to do it because we paid for it, and we want to try something different, and then afterwards hopefully we'll never have to go through that again, but at least you can say you did it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
Do you feel the feeling moving up your chest, like a
Yes.
bubbly feeling up into your throat? Not a bad feeling, a good feeling, just bubbly moving up. You'll probably feel it in your shoulders the most, probably an ache in your left shoulder. Do you feel it in your left shoulder at all, like an ache?
No, I feel it here.
So you feel it bubbling up.
Yeah.
So it feels like excitement, like you're about to do something crazy, right?
That's a scary feeling for me.
Yeah, well,
that
you
feeling.
Okay, cool. So what they're revealing to me is that your left shoulder over here is the original starting point of all of this darkness that the guides have drawn my attention to.
Okay,
So-
I feel that now.
Yes, so that's the seed. That's like where the cord of attachment was, the seed that created this dynamic. So then it's just a thing of unplugging the seed. So when people talk about cutting the cords, it's a bit useless because the cord just is recreated.
Yeah.
What you want to do is surround the seed and the cord with light, and then it just kind of gets pulled out. It's like you want to pop a pimple, so you just swipe at the head, but the impurity is still in your skin. It's a
Yeah.
bit pointless, you know?
Yeah.
So Yes, so this is what we're doing. We are removing the seed of attachment, not just the cord. Give me a moment. Is the bubbly feeling moving up into your chest now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That means the energy is flowing. So there's just a lot of impurities, like I gave the example of popping the pimple. There'll just be some impurities of, it's like a cyst. You know, if you've had, I don't know, maybe you've watched videos of people, the cyst, and they squeeze and they squeeze and they squeeze, and more and more stuff comes out. So it's basically like they are squeezing,
Okay.
and the light is absorbing. And it's just like, give it all to me, I can absorb it because I can transmute it. So that's what's happening right now.
Okay.
You'll notice you still feel excited.
Yeah.
Like the bubbly, exciting feeling.
Yeah.
It's scary, but it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see what else. So there's a mind frame of I don't want. That is the last block that I'm seeing. I don't want 2 apples. I don't want a banana. I don't want change. I don't want to do this. I'm scared of that. I don't want. Do you relate to that? Even though you're saying, I know I should. That's the problem, is your first thought is, I don't want. And then you say, I know I should.
Yes.
Okay. So that is the original seed.
Okay.
That is the thought process that's behind it. So we cannot miraculously cure that. But what we can do is reframe your mind. So for you to consciously going, even though I don't want XYZ, I would like to think that I could.
Okay.
So even though followed by I would like.
Yes.
Even though I think that I don't want or shouldn't have.
I'm afraid of.
Even though you state the negative and you follow it up by stating the positive. But it's not an idealistic positive. It's just a requirement for change. Something different. Even though I want to scratch my knee, this has never served me in the past and it's never going to. Therefore, I would like a healthier choice-making pattern, a healthier lifestyle choices. Just something that's a better version of always scraping my knee.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so orange energy has been placed around the wound site, the original part of it there. It will look like a plaster, essentially, like an energetic patch over your back.
Okay.
It's going to just seal that wound shut. So it is like a plaster. That's why I describe it like that.
Yeah.
And then you will find... do you feel tired all of a sudden? Like it was exciting and now it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's normal. You can go have a lie down or just a chill, lie around, read a book, watch a movie. If you can, you just take it easy. If you can't, just take it extra easy tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool,
Thank
that's
you.
exciting.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Cool, it's a pleasure.
So what would you say is the difference between a guide and an angel then?
Depends on your belief system.
Okay.
In my belief system, I do not belong to any organized religion. I am, I would say, agnostic. Like I believe in whatever could be. But for myself as an individual, if you believe in angels, I will see them. But you will not see angels around me because it's not in my belief system. But I believe in whatever you believe in while I'm helping you.
Yes.
So I will respectfully find out your words that you use. Who is your higher deity? What are the words that you use when you refer to your spiritualism or your religion, whatever that is? And then I will reflect your words. And it's a respect thing. And I do it because I don't have words for myself. I refer to colors. Like I know that rose, I named her after how she smells. I know that rose is Archangel Jophiel. But for me, she's not an angel with wings. She's a smell, she's a color, she's a feeling.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it's different for everyone. And this is the thing, everyone's different. Everyone believes something different, and that's okay.
That's okay, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
Do you have any other questions?
Where do my guides from his belief system?
Yeah.
What is the purpose of our guides?
Okay. Let me channel an answer that is unique for you.
Thank you.
Because everybody's different. All right, let me just see. Okay, so depending on your belief system, it will either be teaching you lessons. Some people believe that we're sent here to learn lessons, and therefore they will take you through lessons. Some people believe that they're here to make our lives easier, therefore they will do that. So whatever you believe is true.
That is fantastic. Okay.
So it leads to the question of, why do you think your guides are here? Do you ever feel like they've been there for you?
That's a good question.
Something to reflect on. Because something I've learned about belief systems is that we essentially develop our belief systems, our core belief systems, within the first few years of our life. And that lies in our subconscious and our inner child, all the inner workings of ourselves. That core belief system, the troubles that we had, we make these vows to ourselves, and that carries through our entire lives. So I am not worthy of love, or I'm not allowed to be helped, or if someone says they're helping me, it usually goes bad, so I don't want anyone to help me. So those are core belief systems. And then in the case of guides, why are guides here? Your core belief system will affect how the guides help you. If you were told your whole life by your family and everyone, guides are here to help you, then that is what you will believe on a core level, like on a deep subconscious inner child level. That is what you will believe. Therefore, it will be true.
I think that I believe that our guides are here to... I believe in reincarnation.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that we are here on this earth plane in order to enlighten and become closer to God, and ultimately to reunify with God.
Okay.
/ goddess. Whatever it is that we want to call what I would really just call source.
Yes.
So for me, a guide is there to help us along that way, to find that path that will lead us.
Yeah. So then, based on how we saw that the orange energy of Ariel needed to help you, and it was to get your consent first.
Yes.
Then maybe it would be helpful to say affirmations like, even though I struggle to receive help, it could be nice if Ariel helped me. I think I'm ready to receive that help. I think it would be very nice. I think I will enjoy that bubbly, nice feeling moving up through my body again. Because the thing is, every time you allow those bubbles of good energy to move through your body, you start radiating that color, which is really exciting, because that's what we want. We want to glow beautiful, bright lights. Then when the colors are a bit off, it means something's off. It's literally, if it's like a weird muddy color, then it means your emotions are muddy. Depending on where it is in your body, it could also imply illness, depending on where it is. So yeah, so this is exciting. You have a new place to start.
Exciting.
You know what your affirmations are.
Yes.
Which is even though, followed by some sort of positive outlook phrase.
Then, I would like to.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. And then something else you could do, now that you know you feel very connected to orange, what you could do is, on my website, there's an affirmation with a golden being.
Right.
And you change the words, but only the name and the color. Do not change any other words.
Okay.
And to the viewer, I will tell you this. It's because I can see it. I can see if you change the words, because then it no longer works. And you're just wasting your time. So you're only allowed to change the name and the color. So for you, you will say, I allow Archangel Ariel, blah, 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 all the words, with its orange light, blah, 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 all the words. And that is how you will create the most effectively orange energy in your energy field. You will be radiant if you do that, followed by the visualization. And the visualization in that affirmation is with the golden light, but you will do it with orange light, because that is where your heart is. That is what your heart is prepared to receive.
Perhaps that's why I have worked with your golden being visualization, and I've battled to connect with it. So perhaps that's why.
Yeah, you needed the orange energy, not the golden energy.
How do you know the wording of that affirmation? How do you? You know, you're very specific that we must use that exact wording, and I'm not arguing with it, because it flows beautifully and it's so easy to use. But how do you know that is the power of that wording when we're trying to manifest something?
So it took me about 5 years to channel that little affirmation like that.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, 5 years, because...
just in bits and pieces?
Yes, because the thing is, I see energy. And I see like the words, I see the colors that they create, I see the colors that our belief systems create around us. So I would work on an affirmation based on what the books I'd read. And they always, a lot of the books have these I am phrases, and they never worked. I could say all the I am things until I'm blue in the face, and then I'd look in the mirror and
you can see
look at my energy field, and none of these I am phrases took hold. And I'm like, well, they don't work.
Right.
And then I would do these like grounding visualizations, and you've got to send your roots of energy into the ground, and I would do that, and it didn't work. It's like, why doesn't it work? It's like, well, I don't ground through the earth. I love leaves. That's why there's always leaves in my videos. I love leaves and greens and stuff. And then I was like, who's my guide? And then I met my guide who glows emerald green. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. This guide is surrounded by leaves and it's very green. And it's like, okay, so I connect through leaves. I don't connect through roots going into the ground. So this is unique to me. We are all unique. Sorry, what was the original question? I lost track.
How it was that you got to the wording of the golden being visualization.
So I was reading these books and I was doing workshops. This is in the beginning of my journey. And then I was trying to make phrases that worked for me, and I just did not resonate with what I was being taught. And then eventually I realized I have to make something up myself. So then I started channeling different beings. And I found that regardless of which name or color you use, they do have to resonate and match. Regardless of whichever being you're connecting with. Say you want to work with the blue energy of Archangel Michael, and you would say, I allow Archangel Michael to blah da 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 with its blue energy, la di da di da. But the phrasing is so specific because it requires abundance, healthy change, and protection. And we are asking the being that we resonate with to go back in time, to work with our subconscious mind, to work with the inner child, to work with the belief systems of the past that no longer serve us, and to take us forward into the future with new light, which is what I've just done for you with the orange energy. So we want new light moving forward so that healthier, nicer things can happen to us.
For the highest possible good of all.
For the highest possible good in the past, present, and future.
In all dimensions.
In all dimensions, in all realities, in all universes, because we don't know how this reality works.
Right.
We can only guess. So when we open ourselves up to whatever is, could be, like whatever it is, just please make healthy changes. That's all I want. I want a healthier future. I want to move forwards with light.
Don't we all?
And with ease. That's how it ends. With ease. Make it easy. Why must I suffer? Why do I have to learn hard lessons? Can we just like, this is a different thing that I'm not interested in. I do not want to suffer. I've had a hard life. It's enough.
It's enough.
We've all had our hard life. We've all suffered. It's enough. Just make it easier.
Yeah.
And then when I say with ease, what happens is, oh, I really want to go ice skating, and then the ice skating ring is closed, and then instead of being like, oh, my plans are ruined, I'm like, oh, well, I'm actually really excited because then we can make a bonfire, and that is the ease. I would like this. Maybe it doesn't work out. It's okay, because I'm super excited about that reality as well. We can do that, or we can do this. Either one is really exciting.
Just let it flow.
Let it flow. And that is the ease that comes in. Instead of being held back by what we perceive as suffering, we are looking to the future with light, and the present moment and the past. If I hadn't had that terrible experience in the past, I wouldn't be who I am now, and I really am enjoying myself now. So that is taking light into the past, into the present, and into the future. And that is why the wording is so specific that way.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
It's a pleasure.
It really is.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. This has been almost half an hour. I think it's enough for now.
I think you got some footage there.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for your questions.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
And to my listeners.
Thank you for your beautiful gift.
It's a pleasure.
And how you help us all.
It's a pleasure.
It's so much appreciated.
Yay, I'm glad
we are
you
very
enjoyed
lucky to have you in our lives.
Swish. Okay, and to my viewers, my listeners, my clients who have become my friends, if you do want a reading, visit my website, happylight.co.za. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I hope this has helped you. There's free information on my website, happylight.co.za. Make yourself at home there, have a look, and enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, bye.
Let's have coffee.
Yeah.